in the meantime, you could unmute Peter if he wants to be, because he maybe has had woofers at his place, quite honestly, in Missouri at some
Okay.
point, or even now where he's living up in Canada.
All
Um,
right. So,
but I
yeah,
want you to pull up woof. It's
right.
WWOFOOF dot
Yes.
com, I believe.
Yeah. I
Hold
think,
on.
yeah. Yeah, I think I got wolf. Maybe this is the right
There it
one.
is. That's it. That's the site. That's it.
Okay. Excuse
And
me.
it's interesting that they've changed the logo and added that FOWO underneath, because it looks like they've maybe joined or formed something they now call FOWO, Federation of Wolf Organizations. So maybe that's what I'm a member of now as a host. I haven't even checked that recently. I haven't checked my host page. So if you check on destinations, Mark, click on that.
Mm,
It's up on the right there.
okay.
And let's look in Bangladesh. I thought I saw that Bangladesh was one of the countries that might even have.
Oh,
There's a
really?
search you're going to be able to get down below here now.
Oh, let's see. Oh, looks like yes, it is on.
Click on Bangladesh, see what you've gotten. Actually, that's to join. I don't know whether it has any. Um,
Oh,
we don't want
yeah,
to join. We want to find. So we
right.
want. I guess we would go to the national organization. Yep, go to
Yeah,
that one. Yes, go
yeah, it's
there.
listed here. Okay, so let's see if it opens up.
And I
All
saw
right.
that Alicia raised her hand. Alicia, we will certainly unmute you if you'd like. I'm going to ask one favor. The last time we did it, your microphone wasn't too good and you had to yell for us to hear you, and it sounded just horrid. And if that's the case, please don't be offended if we cut you off, if it ends up where it gets like yelling. And that's it. I'm sure it has to do with your internet. So, but you
Oh,
travel
okay.
around.
So
Um, so
should
Mark,
I?
let's see if you see any places that you would know about, or you know their locations or anything. So
Oh,
scroll.
okay. So I see that. Yeah, these are like typical villages uh, in Bangladesh. That's how they look. Like it's all almost same everywhere. So this is the picture you'd see in the village, and this like these are like the agricultural situation. So they're growing. So I don't know what this is called in English, but this looks like tomatoes or something. So yeah,
That looks like a squash of some kind over
squash.
there.
Yeah, but it's like a large squash. So let me see.
See if you can find where it allows you to pick an individual spot out, because it's right now it's giving you just about the stuff in the country. See if there's
Right.
locations that you can go to.
Okay, let me see. Find us.
That's a
Oh,
map, probably.
it gives me a location here. So that's an university. Uh,
Yeah, I don't think that's it. I think we need to find.
oh, okay. This is like right. The address that's given here. So that's where I live, close to my house.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is like a block away from my house. This
Wow.
university. Yeah. Yeah. This university that they're showing.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well, it looks
Well,
like they must have hosted this fellow that we see there, Lee and Terry. They hosted them. Um, no, here we go. Vjeko from Croatia.
mhm.
Um, he was able to make he arrived in Bangladesh, and Professor Rahman welcomed me at that university, offered me staying on a farm village near close to Fini City. So that's another location, right? That's a different place.
Right.
So
Uh-huh.
that's where it looks like he stayed.
Penny City. Yeah, Penny. Yeah, Penny City. But that's not where like this is the city where I live, and this is like quite far away. Penny in a
Well, it looks like
different.
that's where he
Yeah.
lived. Um,
Right.
but let's go back up again and see how you find places there. Click on Bangladesh and Asia over there and see if it takes us back to the same place. Right down there. Click on Bangladesh again.
Okay. So if I this one, if I
It'll
click
probably
there,
take us right back to where we're at. Yeah.
right, it takes us back to the introduction page.
Yeah. Let's see if it tells us people, the places to stay there. Just scroll down. Stop. New initiative, read more. That's the headquarters. Keep
Yeah,
going
that's the,
down. What is woof? Be a woofer. Let's see what it says to be a woofer. Keep going down.
what is woofer and be a woofer.
Stop there. Click the read more under that woofing. Scroll down now.
Yeah, there seems to be like very little
I don't
in
see any farms there for whatever reason. Looks
right.
like
Just
they organize it, it looks like. Read more there. Let's see what that says.
yeah, it's just these two pictures and just
All right,
little.
now let's go to the US and I'll show you how
Okay,
different you want to pick a place that you can go anywhere. So go to the Americas, USA.
American Americas. What is
Looks like
USA?
Robert Hayes is staying at a place right now in Chicago. Now go
Let
to
me see.
US. You want to become the U down now you have to go down to the US one, Mark, down the page.
Okay,
Right
so
there,
right
Americas, click
here.
on
Yeah.
USA.
Uh-oh. Let's see.
Oh,
Page.
it'll show up. I don't know what's wrong with that. It's a decent site. It should come up. Reload that. It keeps wanting to go to Bangladesh.
No, no. I think this link is broken.
Uh,
Uh,
that's
something
not
is wrong.
broken. Let me share my site. I'll find one.
Okay.
So you give
I'll,
me the sharing.
yeah, I stopped mine.
I'm going to green two and share. And are you seeing my where it says Zoom now?
Yes, yes.
All right, I'm gonna type in wolf here. There. So notice this went right to my site because these are emails that I've gotten from people who have either stayed here or want to stay here. Um, Chad Newman's here right now. He started earlier this month. And now let's go to hosts. There are 1,222 in the United States. So let's do filters of locations. Let's select a region. Well, let's go Idaho. There are 17 in Idaho. There's Grandpa's Farm. There's Drinkers of the World. That's kind of cool. Drinkers of the Wind, I'm sorry. Near Sun Valley. That sounds pretty cool. Um, Castle Rock Ranch, Silver Oaks Farm, Viola Gardens. I used to live, I think, in Viola. I'm going to pull that one up in a minute. Lightning Horse, Weezer River Ranch. Here's ours. Okay. So there's Mountain Sky Ranch. There's ours. But I got to tell you, a lot of these sound a lot more fun than us. Let me just see what this, I want to look up Viola. This is up near northern Idaho. If it's the same Viola that I know of, they're new. Um, there we go. They're a startup farm in Viola, Idaho. He has a PA, the guy that's the host. Um, he decided to follow his dream and start a vegetable farm. He now makes about $4 an hour. That's not too good. He lives in a life in another country, lives in northern Idaho. Um, he grows 100 crops on an acre and a half of land. Sounds like he might be alone. I was seeing what pictures we have of his place. We had that one picture. See if we have any more. It'll tell all kinds of things. What it does, how many woofers can be there, what you get for accommodations, whether pets are accepted or not, meals, whether you're, different kinds of things that are served, how long they'll allow. And there's nobody that's been there yet, so they haven't. Oh, he's got more pictures over here. So let's show more. It looks like he's building a house. These are wheat farms. This is a huge wheat, most productive wheat production area in the United States. There's higher yields of wheat on most of these fields than anywhere. That's not a good thing necessarily, because it means they're using all kinds of horrible organic, non-organic fertilizers, pesticides, and so on. Here's his little garden area, which he says is an acre and a half. Garlic, a lot of garlic. Man, he's going to serve a lot of people with garlic. It's like he's building a house. Says this is where you would likely stay. I hope he gets it a little further done than that. It doesn't look like it'd be, okay, that must be where you'd stay. I might like a little nicer place to stay than that. Um, so let me show you a map real quick. I'll pull it up here. I've been looking at all kinds of places, so we're gonna do a new one, and we'll do a new map, and we'll pull up uh, Viola, Idaho. There it is, there. Change the map to, now, I don't know exactly where he's at, but this is the little town of Viola. Viola is not very big, everybody. I mean, it can't have 100 people. So it is 15 miles from Moscow and the University of Idaho, which is where I was for my PhD. I did a joint program with the University of Idaho, and 9 miles away over here, Wazoo, Washington State University. So I spent most of my time we're going to blow this up. Man, this is all new. Didn't have any of this, didn't have a climbing center when I was there. I'm looking for this is called the Kibbe Dome right here, which is an indoor arena. And College of Law, Natural Resources right here. That's the building that I was in. Usually when you get close enough, it turns the angle on you. It's not doing it. I guess it doesn't do it here. I don't know if there's street view here. Doesn't look like there is. But anyway, that's where I was. Lots of this stuff is new. This was an open field. There was a parking lot right here, but there wasn't anything over here. I actually think I told you that one of the classes I took that was awesome was in the ag school. It was a meat cutting course. And it was right over here somewhere. I don't think it was that far from where I was, though. I was here. It must have been like right here, because I didn't have to walk that far. I would walk over there. When I went out in the field, we would shop at a store that was right. I think they said it's still open. Westways, it was right here. None of this mall was here. There wasn't any kind of a mall at all. I thought it was like right up here. Idaho State Liquor Store, Big Smoke, farther out of town, Walmart. I don't know. It wasn't, it was closer. And then I'll show you right where I lived. And wasn't a bad place to be as a 20-something-year-old, 23-year-old in grad school. So this is that highway going up to where that guy, that Woofer's place was, to Viola, which is right here. Zoom out just a little bit because this is called